Hi, this is Becca from the FCC, coming to you with a ZRL Recon for Week 3 of Season 17, London Loop Reverse. This is a scratch-style race, and you can see on the Villa Viewer that there's clearly a topographical feature that's going to dominate each lap. That is Fox Hill. My TLDR for ZRL scratch races: fill your team. You're more than likely going to see those teams that are at the top of the pile have 6 riders, because the points are only determined by your finish points. So no one's going to be able to eat up all the points themselves. My second point is help your team. So count jerseys. How many do you have in the front group? How many do other teams have? Where are your other riders? Where are their other riders? This is where DSing can come in super helpful. If you can find a DS, or if you have someone rotating off for the week, this is the type of race that I think is really important to communicate, to have a plan, and to be able to think on your feet during the race. So the third point is obvious: don't get dropped. But help your teammates not get dropped, right? So if you are in a group and one of your teammates is struggling and just off the back, get off the front. Make sure that you're not pushing the pace so that your teammate has a chance to recover. So we're going to go and take a look at the course notes, and there are only a couple places to talk about this week. The first is right out of the gate at 1.1 kilometers. You're going to go down the escalator. This is not really a place that I expect to see much happening on the first lap, but it's a place to make sure you don't get caught off the back. So these are just points to be aware of, right? So at 2 kilometers, you have the actual start of the climbing, which doesn't even count yet. It's not the part of Fox Hill. It is the lead-in. Then you have a 2.4 kilometer climb, which is not that steep, but not that steep means there are some really steep bits at the beginning, at the end. And then there's a downhill and a flat finish for that KOM, which all counts in that 4.9%. So don't be fooled. It is steep. Once you get to the top, count your jerseys. How many riders made it up the hill with the front group? Are those riders dying? Do they need a break? If they don't, if everyone's feeling fresh and everyone's in the front group, you should be pushing down the hill. You should be trying to drop other teams. And it's that type of communication which I think differentiates good individual riders from good teams. So after you get down the back end of Box Hill, you're going to have the escalator up. Escalator is really short, but if you're not anticipating the push, you can definitely get dropped, and it's hard to get back after that. So you have to push into, through, and after the escalator. Following that, you have a couple momentum killers before you get to the lap banner. And you're only going to get 2 power-ups on this course. You're going to get one at Fox Hill and one at the lap banner, either a feather or an anvil. So be aware, if you still have your power-up by the time you get to the lap banner and you don't have a feather, make sure you throw that anvil away. And lastly, I would say for bike choice, an upgraded SL8 or Dogma or maybe Aero Road would be great with non-deep wheels, or deep wheels but not disc wheels. The 4.5 Pro NVs, I would say, would be a good choice. If you're a great climber and you are lighter, you might want to go with disc wheels. But other than that, I think the NV 4.5 Pro would be great. So good luck to everybody this week. It is a long race for everyone. It is very long if you're not in a group. So if you're in a group, even if it's off the back, just work together and get through this. So enjoy and good luck. If anybody has any questions, let me know, and see you next week.